Hare Rama Krishna, Hare Rama Krishna, Hare Rama Krishna. Good evening, friends. Today we will be understanding what is the effect of Sun in the Scorpio sign. If in your natal chart Sun is there in the Scorpio sign, then what effect you can expect with this. So, first of all, as we follow this format of understanding who is the Devata corresponding to Sun in Scorpio. When Sun is there in the Scorpio, it is the 8th sign, and the Aditya, which is corresponding to this sign, is Parjanya. And Parjanya is one of the 12 Adityas. He is associated with the rain. He rides over the cloud and pushes those clouds so that the rain happens. So, in this way, he is also associated with transformation, because that transformation power from cloud to rain, it brings about the new uh, the new agriculture, the new plants come out of the earth during this time. So that transformation happens thanks to the Parjanya Aditya. There is a story of Brahmin Bhadra in the time of so usually when sun is there in the Scorpio sign, it is the month of Kartik, and during Kartik it is very auspicious to donate lamp, in the sense to basically, it is called deep dan, to basically light the lamp in front of Vishnu Bhagwan. So this Deepadan is very essential during the time of Kartika, and it is said to bring lot of merits to the person who does it. So it is the story of uh, Brahman Bhadra, who heard from some saint during his time that it is very auspicious to light a lamp during Kartik Mass, but he was very poor. So because so he basically, whatever is his hard earned money, he used to basically create that deepak and used to enlight it. And Lord Vishnu was very he was very happy, and uh, he blessed him with moksha because of his devotion. So basically, devotion and especially lighting the lamp, that is one important thing which is associated with Parjanya Aditya. So during the Kartik Mass, when sun is there in the Scorpio, it is advised to basically light a lamp. Also, if sun is there in the Scorpio sign in your chart, to appease the Parjanya Aditya, you can light a lamp, you can offer him ghee and jaggery, but lighting a lamp is the must for him. Scorpio is the natural 8th house of the Kalpurush Kundali. So 8th house is associated with secret knowledge. So Parjanya Aditya is also associated with giving the secret knowledge to the person who appeases him. He is the giver of transformation. And in the morning, when you do the sun oblation, when you give the water to the Surya Devata, at that point of time, you can worship Surya in the form of Parjanya Aditya. You can chant the mantra that Om Ghrani Parjanya Adityaya Namaha, Om Ghrani Parjanya Adityaya Namaha, Om Ghrani Parjanya Adityaya Namaha, which will appease the Parjanya Aditya in your chart. Okay, now let's look at what other qualities or the nature one can expect from a person who has sun in the Scorpio. So, first of all, let us look at the nature. Okay, so from the nature, you can expect that, see, even though sun is the sun is the friend of Mars, and Mars is also friend of the sun, but this Rashi is especially filled with water, and this is the sign where nobody likes to be there. Like, nobody is exalted in this sign. It is the sign of Mars and Ketu. Nobody is exalted, only moon is debilitated over here, so sun also doesn't like to be here. So basically, being in this place, sun doesn't offer, or basically all his karakatwas get a beating. He is not able to provide with whatever he is able to provide in other signs. So this basically is a bad position for sun to be in. Only thing is that since it is the 8th house from the Kalpurush Kundali, and 8th house is for risk taking, so these people are very adventurous. Okay, they are ready to take the risk, but in general, it's not a very good sign for the sun to be in. It makes the person very irritable. He's very short tempered, very easy to get into the war kind of thing, very easy to lose the temper. He's also very belligerent. He has got lust for war. He will go and start the war. That kind of personality he'll have. Unrighteousness, basically all the qualities of sun. Sun stands for the righteousness. Sun stands for the buddhi, and all those things basically diminish because the sun doesn't like to be over here. Makes the person cruel in this sign and miserly. So sun is like the giver, but here his quality of giving also doesn't come. He basically gives a miserly personality to the person who has sun over here. So what are the likes and dislikes? So since sun is the natural ruler of fifth house, so his it gives the likeness or dislikeness, like likeness for a particular thing. Now likeness for the Scorpio like thing will be there in the person. Okay. And so this person will be fond of promoting quarrels. Okay, he'll be very belligerent. If there is a peace somewhere, he will go there and do something to basically disrupt that peace. And he'll be fond of having company of the sinful women. Okay. Talent and skills. What talent and skills the person will have? The person will be, since it is associated with the war and with fighting, so person will be very skilled in using the military weapons. He will be very skilled in battles and wars. So that's the skill that he'll have. What livelihood options? So uh, Scorpio is associated with the poisonous things. So any business or work related to poisonous chemicals, poisonous stuffs will be good for these people. Nowadays, even all the chemicals that we see, all are poisonous to the human body. So those dealing with those deadly chemicals or any work related to those deadly chemicals would be conducive to for these people. uh, Especially for the wife, it has been said, or the spouse, basically, you can say very undignified spouse. So such people will have a undignified spouse, and that is the one with low morals. And if it is good, then basically the spouse will be short lived. So a good wife, short lived, or a bad wife who's long lived. And when it comes to like fighting and all, these people can very well go and attack the person under the belt, so they will not follow any standard. You see, Aries is the sign that stands for war and fighting, but they are dignified fighters. But when it comes to Scorpio, they are, since feminine rashi, so they can go to any extent to win the war. So they will not follow any standard or something while waging a war against somebody. They will also be troubled by poison, fire, and weapons. They will also have like lose wealth to the robbers. Okay, because it's a sign of Mars and Ketu, so robbery is possible. They will lose wealth for that, and they'll be unfortunate with respect to both the parents. Now you see here, this is the sign where Moon is debilitated. Moon stands for the mother, so the person may not have very good extent of motherly love because of Moon's debilitation. And Sun also doesn't like to be over here, so doesn't have good relations with the father also. So basically unfortunate with respect to both the parents. Physical characteristics, they will have the strong body, because first of all, it's the watery sign. So watery sign actually gives it provides the nourishment to the body, so the body is strong, but it will be affected by the injuries and like falling down or something. So because of Ketu effect in this rashi, they will be basically prone to injuries, but the body will be strong. Now let us look at what the aspect of other planets on this sun going to bring. Okay, so when Moon is aspecting this one, It'll make the physique very delicate, because moon is a Soumya planet, especially for this one, because when moon is aspecting, it is obviously going to be in the seventh house, which is the Purnima day. So the moon is Soumya. So when he aspects over the sun, it gives the very Soumya-like quality to the body of the person. Okay, he'll be dear to women. He'll become charitable because of the moon's aspect, and he'll have many servants. So that way, basically, all the good qualities will come to him if moon is aspecting to him. What will happen? He'll become very charming also. Moon is giving nourishment. You can say that moon is the giver of wealth. When it is exalted, then only it is aspecting this sun. Okay, so the person will get wealth and will get a lot of nourishment. So his face will be shining, and he'll have a charming personality from this perspective. That's why he gets a lot of servants also uh, with this placement. Now, what happens when the Mars is aspecting Sun? So Mars is aspecting, the person will get a ruddy complexion, so like a reddish skin he will have. It will bring out the cruelty in that person, because this sign itself is so cruel. If Mars, which is a cruel planet, is aspecting it, the person will become even more cruel. He will have a good eyesight. So basically, Mars is aspecting its own sign, and that will basically give him a good eyesight, and he will get a courage in battle, because Mars is belligerent. He is all for battles. Okay, he likes Aries is good, but here also it is his own sign. So the person will basically be he will have the courage to go in the battle and fight it. Jupiter's aspect is very good for these people. When Sun is over there, it'll enhance the qualities of Sun. It will enhance the qualities of Scorpio also. The person will be like a minister. He will have the wisdom to advise the kings on the from the perspective of battles and war like things and strategies. It will make the person wealthy. uh, Person will be like a judge. He'll be able to decide on what is good, what is not good. Mars is also stands for logic. So that logic will become basically strong when Jupiter is aspecting it. It will also make him very influential, okay, and charitable. When Saturn is aspecting, then it is not a good position for him, because Saturn is inimical to Sun also, inimical to Mars also. So it is not a good sign. So it will basically bring some diseases to the person. It will make him very hardworking. That means he has to work hard to basically get anything. Like easy, there is no easy way of getting things. Also, since Saturn is inimical to Sun, so anyway, Sun's placement in Scorpio was making him dull-witted. Now, with Saturn aspecting it, will make him even more dull-witted, because now the enemy is aspecting it. So that's all about it. Om Namo Narayana.